move on to this beauty right here. So this is your own custom model right here?
Yeah, this is a prototype. We put this together this year, actually, and it's coming out next year. It'll be available in Candy Apple Red, which is this, and Candy Apple Purple. And this is actually car paint. We didn't do the lacquer on it. So everybody's been raving about the paint, how it's been hitting on the stage and stuff like that, and it's real thick. But I actually found the paint at a drag racing show, and this old timer was over there. I flew across the track. I says, "What color's your car?" He goes, "Oh man, that's Candy Apple Purple Metallic." So I sent it to the guitar company and said, "This is car paint," you know what I mean? So they worked with it, and they got it done, and so we tried it out, and it's been working great. So then I also sent them the purple version of this too. It's going to have, we did some modifications, obviously, for next year. I mean, we're going to move this knob here. This switch is going to come here just for live purposes. It's going to have 25 frets, 81 to 60. It's going to have Kahlers on them, USA Kahlers. The neck I designed myself. This is actually the thinnest neck you can go by before you start losing your tone, because some guys, you have a thicker neck, and obviously the more wood, it's going to be thicker sound, so we kept shrinking it because I just went an ultra shred fast neck, as fast as possible. So it went exactly as thin as we could go before we started losing tone. We're actually recording each neck design, and you could see on the graph, okay, here we're starting to lose tone. Okay, let's back up a couple thousandths, and then I also sculpt this out here, this big cutaway here, because what was happening is on the previous models they had, I would be here, when you're playing death metal, you're playing really fast, you go to solo, I'd fly my hand up here and I would crack that, all the time. So I says, man, we got to cut that out of the way. So now when I come up there, look, my hand just slides right in there. I mean, it's perfect cutaway, but and she's that's a heavy piece of wood, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then the next version, it'll all be scalped, because I played scalp guitars ever since I was 14 when I found out Yngwie Malmsteen. So, but this was just a prototype to make sure it lasts on the road, because I says I got to have a guitar that has to take the ass whooping. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
Now, in terms of strings and in pickups, so you want to give like a rundown on what you got there as well?
Yeah, this is an 81. This is a 60. I work with EMG. They actually sent me this 60 not too long ago because I wanted a more fatter tone for the leads. So I've been working with Tommy on that, and EMG's really good guys. I've been working with them since like 2007. The strings are Kurt Mangan's strings. Are actually my own signature strings. I actually play a real heavy gauge. I play 11s.
Oh, wow.
And then how I tune this is a 7-string for in-can is the top 6 is your normal tuning, and then I actually put the high string on the top on my 7-string. So I kind of do it backwards. Most people do the really low, the chunky low string, you know what I mean? So I flipped it just for, something else, and it's actually panning out really, really good. I mean, the range of leads you can do now is this, almost you start hitting that violin real high, you know what I mean? More violin sound, so, but...
Seems like you got like the perfect mix to hit those really heavy down-tuned riffs and that guitar soloing.
Yeah, it's almost, you can actually, the way in-can tunes is you can have the heavy low tuning, but then I can go up to the really high cracking leads, and everybody always asks me, how do you get that really high sound? If you're down tuned, I was just like, what's the extra, string if you hear? It's pretty high up there, so, But yeah, that's basically about it. It's Halo out of Los Angeles, California, and they just make all custom stuff, but this is the first signature model that they're putting out. So they're excited, I'm excited, and they're working hard and to get it done, and I think it's going to go over really, really good, so.
Could, for some Incantation guitar fans out there, can they pick this up in like any major music store? Or
it'll only be available through Halo's website, you know what I mean? So go to halocustomguitars.com or their Facebook, you know what I mean? And they can just click on the link and it'll be right there. Halo, they just do nothing but custom mods for people, so they don't really put them in guitar centers or stuff like that, you know what I mean? So
that's cool. It seems like Halo can really make the guitar of your choice.
Yeah, they have an actual thing, a toolbar thing. You can go on their website and design anything you want. they'll build anything. You know what I mean? So you can go in there and just, I want this, and watch it being built on this program they have, and have your guitars like that, So
Awesome dream guitar company.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sonny, for your time today.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Everybody, Sonny of Incantation. This is Alex from Heavy New York and Alto Music. We'll see you next time.